Good morning everybody, this is Stephen Howson. This is the Q&A video that I promised you last night, but I do have a confession to make. I cocked up. I released last night's video on the wrong email address, so I have to redo it. So if you subscribed, this channel is the right channel, so if you subscribed last night, you need to subscribe again. Really sorry about that, but I'll get something from the match today and I'll give it away to one of the subscribers. How's that sound? Right, so straight into the questions. I had some fantastic questions last night, and these are the three that I like the best. I think we get some good conversation out of these. So the first one is from Jack Wiley. If you had to envisage United starting 11 in 5 years' time using current academy players and first team, what would it be? Now, this is the conversation that we always go on about, where Louis van Gaal manages to set clubs up very specifically to go on and be successful after his time. And if you look at the ages of a lot of our current squad, the likes of Rooney and Bastian, I wouldn't expect to be there in 5 years' time, but David De Gea will be 29, Darmian 30, Smalling 30, Rojo, Blind will be both 29, Shaw only 24, Schneiderlin and Herrera 29 and 30, Memphis and Januzaj 25, Wilson and Marshall both 24. Those there I would expect to form the basis, especially the defence. The defence is a great age, 29-30 with a goalkeeper 29. That's perfect sort of territory, experience and level of ability to go on and be successful both in the leagues and in Europe. So as long as we retain, especially De Gea, as long as we retain those players, we should be in pretty good shape. Those coming through the academy, you will have the likes of Gribbin and Rashford, probably 22-23. Fosu Mensah, 22-23. Angel Gomez will be 20, and I guarantee you're going to know about Angel Gomez in 5 years' time. So it won't look like that in 5 years' time. Players will move on. I see Herrera going. I really do. I see him going back to Spain. I'd love to retain him, but I do see him going back to Spain. I think most of the defence we could retain. Probably Rojo at some point is going to want hotter climate. De Gea's the one that we really got to struggle to keep hold of. Marshall only 24, Wilson only 24. Goal machines, if we can get them playing together and playing the right way and supplying them with enough so they can go on and score. Memphis and Januzaj being the same age, it didn't actually occur to me that they was the same age. The patience that we have with Januzaj, I think we need to apply it to Memphis as well. The guy is world-class potential. It takes everyone a couple of years to adjust to the Premier League. You can't expect people to hit the ground running. But when he does take off, he is going to take off and be absolutely unbelievable. Next question we got is from Jack Gregory. Who's the most promising player coming through the ranks, at United coming through the ranks? There's two that I have got huge expectations for. Angel Gomez, I think if you've seen me on Twitter or even some of the videos that I've done on Full Time Devils, Angel Gomez, I am hot on that kid. This coach is coming out and saying privately that Angel Gomez isn't just as good as Giggs. He's not just as good as Scholes, or he's not as good as... You always get that when an academy player comes through, people say, oh, he's just as good as... Well, they're not saying that about Angel Gomez, right? They're saying Angel Gomez is the best we've ever produced. Now, just let that sink in while I reel off a couple of names for you that have been produced at Old Trafford. Bobby Charlton, George Best, Duncan Edwards, right? These coaches are fully aware of what's been brought through the ranks. Ballon d'Or winning players. He's the best, is what they're saying. 15 years of age, made his debut in the Under-18s Cup 2 weeks ago and did not look out of place. Every time the ball comes to him, there's this air of expectation. He is the closest thing to Lionel Messi we're going to see in a Manchester United shirt. It could all go wrong. It could all go wrong. It could all go completely wrong for him. I hope it doesn't. He seems like a really sensible kid. He seems like he's got his head screwed on. His old man was a professional footballer in the lower levels. I'm sure his old man's put that work ethic into him. His skill on the ball is unrivaled at this age group. He is absolutely mustard. England captain, England under 16 captain, took them to a tournament win the other week. He is seriously elite. The other one that I've really got my eye on is Timothy Fosu Mensah. I've seen him play in defence and I like him. The other week he played in the under-21s, was supplying crosses like David Beckham at right back. In that same under-18s cup game, Gomez came on at 15. Fosu Mensah, who doesn't wear the captain's armband, Tuan Zabi does. But Fosu Mensah put in an unbelievable captain's performance. Unbelievable captain performance. He led in every single way that you want a midfielder to lead. He played centre mid. He was box to box. He was dynamic. He was brave. He was putting in, Joe, unbelievable challenges. Robbo-esque is what it was. He was everywhere, and it looked like he was going to score. He had several shots, scared the life out of the keeper. He's a big lad for his age at 18. I honestly think he can go on and be one of the biggest things at United. 18 years of age. I think we signed him at Ajax. You can't really claim full credit for bringing through the academy. I think we signed him at 16 from Ajax. He is serious. I think he's the closest to getting a debut out of him and Gomez, surely because he's 3 years older. He's also probably about 6 stone heavier. Taller, he's probably a good 6'2", I reckon, maybe 6'3". Them are the two I would keep my eye on big time. And finally, last question from Lee Branke, a big Full-Time Devils fan, just wondered how you got involved. Well, I got involved with Full-Time Devils by running MUFC Latest. They emailed me and all the other United blogs, I think, all the time, asking us to share videos and stuff like that. And we're like, yeah, we'll share some videos. There's no problem, no skin off our nose. It's extra content for the website, not a problem. And then as we were sharing the videos, they just kept asking me, would I like to come on, would I like to come on, would I like to come on. So I went and did a fan cam with Adam outside the ground, and then they asked me if I wanted to come on a preview, and I came on a preview, and then they've just asked me to get more and more involved as it's gone along. And that's it, really. It's not a big team. There's me, Adam, and the camera guy that you never see, which is Chris, who's like the producer, and that's it. It's a nice little tight team, and then we have people like Gaz and Andy and that come in as and when we need them to. So it's good fun, and I'm glad I did it. To be honest, I'm glad I said yes whenever it was, maybe a year and a half ago or something like that, to come down and do a fan cam. So if you ever get the opportunity to come down and do a fan cam, come down and do a fan cam. You don't know where it'll lead. So thanks for watching. Stick it in the comments below what you think about all that stuff. Is anyone in your eyes that's caught your eyes in the academy? Callum Gribbin has got the potential, loves a bit of showboating. What about that 11? Is anyone that you can see coming in? I mean, we can't predict the transfers, obviously, but you know, if we sign someone like Bale, he's only going to be like 30 or so at the end of it, 31 maybe. In 5 years' time, that could be a serious team that go on and do things across Europe. So thanks for watching. Please remember, please subscribe again if you subscribed last night, because this is going to go on a different channel. Sorry for the cock up. I will give something away on the channel later. So tomorrow's video might be one tonight, but definitely be one tomorrow. Tomorrow's video, if you've commented today and said that you've resubscribed, then you'll go in the hat and I'll just pick one at random, or the funniest, and I'll give you away whatever the prize is today from United. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Laters.